Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Dr. Geetumoni Sharma, presenting analysis of placing a prophylactic encircling scleral buckle with primary repair in open globe injury. I don't have any financial interest to disclose. Globe injury can cause significant personal, financial, societal, and medical burdens. The prognosis in severe ocular trauma continues to improve. Conventionally, though, the primary goal in ocular trauma is to restore the globe integrity. There are several studies which have shown the benefits of doing a secondary buckle, but there is few study doing buckle primarily. And in Indian context, there is no study, and so is the need for the present study with the aim of evaluating the result of PSCB at the time of primary repair and to define the factors that lead to the functional failure. It's a retrospective, non-comparative interventional case series of 185 cases from Jan 2005 to December 2018 with ethical clearance being taken. All patients of open globe injury involving 5 mm to the limbus with posterior segment involvement in zone 3 as per the open globe injury classification undergoing repair with number 42 buckle belt exoplant were included in the study. Media in all cases were designated either as clear or not visualized. Patients with less than 3 months follow-ups were excluded, and the study variables as mentioned here are taken. The role of the buckle placement at the time of primary repair is being analyzed in terms of visual outcome, anatomical outcome, subsequent retinal detachment, number of subsequent surgeries, number of functional failure. Visual acuity measurements were done as standards given by Holladay GT and Botelho PJ. Standard statistical calculations were done and p-value less than 0.5 was considered significant. In the results, we had 160 males and 25 females in the age group range of 25.9 years. Initial assessment data, we find mean visual acuity of 2200, average posterior extent of eye wall laceration is 7.22 millimeter. There were 23 ruptures, 120 penetrating injuries, 7 perforating injuries, 25 IOFB, 14 eyes were clear media where no RD were noticed till the last follow-up of a mean period of 14 months. Final assessment shows here mean visual acuity of 2200 with average 3.9 line of visual improvement, though the p-value of the initial and final visual acuity is not found to be statistically significant. But the initial and final visual grades comparison shows all the categories to be significant except in the 2040 to 2000 categories. There were 3 anatomical grades where 149 maximum eyes were in the IOP range of more than 5 millimeter mercury. Mean number of subsequent surgeries were 1.6, where subsequent RD occurred in 16 eyes which all had developed media opacities. The reasons for functional failure were macular damage 20, RD with PVR 13 and optic nerve injury 11. There were no complications because of the buckle. So to discuss, all of the previous studies referred to here showed that the cases where buckle were placed had lesser percentage of subsequent RD, and the percentage of cases requiring buckle for subsequent RD gets higher. In our study, we have given buckle in all the cases, and 91.35% did not develop RD traumatically. Disrupted vitreous gel initiates RD. There was significant improved outcome seen in cases where buckle was placed secondarily, though, that too during pars plana vitrectomy. In few studies, it's been found that primarily scleral buckle makes the subsequent PPV a technically safe procedure with significantly improved outcome as in this study. During exploration and repair, the conjunctiva and tenons are routinely dissected and muscles are identified and examined. Placing a scleral buckle at this time is often a straightforward exercise compared with repeating the dissection week or later. Disadvantage of secondary buckle, risk the violence recently seen wound. Fibrosis also forms between the initial repair and PPV, which may further complicate subsequent buckle placement. However, there is also risk for primary encirclage, including excess manipulation of an open globe and improper placement. So to conclude, prophylactic buckle prevents vitreous traction, thereby preventing late detachment, and primary scleral buckle placement during posterior segment open globe repair can salvage and may decrease the risk of subsequent retinal detachment and improve final visual and anatomical outcome. Factors for failure were macular damage, retinal detachment with PVR, and optic nerve injury. Here I feel showing this that I have reached my goal. These are my references, and thank you all for your patience.
Thanks a lot.